We got the last bed done. This one. On Saturday, we'll get to this, clean this up, and maybe put the filter out. I have to see if it's going to get below freezing, but it hasn't. And as you saw in the last video, the greenhouse stuff is growing. And we plant the other stuff in the greenhouse tomorrow. And then we do the front grass, and we're also going to do a garage video tomorrow. But I wanted to show everybody that I got all 3 beds done, as I promised. And I'm going to set up the trellis next week sometime. And I have these edges, and we'll go over all the plastic edging, the edging with the shovel and everything else. And we'll clean these beds too on Tuesday of next week. Saturday, we'll be in the garage, DIY, Dad's garage, always opened. And then what we're going to do is now put up this plastic. I will put it up and show you all beds done. And what I'm going to do on, if I get it tomorrow, probably on Saturday or next week, we'll put the stuff in there to kill off those trees. Like that one. There's another one in there. There's a couple over there. We'll do that. And I'll show you what I use. So let's put the cage around the garden, and then I will put the chicken wire up, and then we'll leave it till we're ready to plant, and then we'll put the zip ties, tying them to the posts right here. Okay, the mesh is up. Now what we got to do is put the chicken wire around the raised bed. And what we'll do is we'll take this plastic edging off, and we'll weed whack this and get in there and get all that done when we do the grass. So we'll take this and we'll put it over here out of the way. Then I'll get my spikes and stuff like that and make a little hole in there and spike them in the ground so that those flower pots stay up. And what we'll do is we'll clean them up and spray them good with the white spray paint, and then put the rope on it and make our little fairy garden set up there. And then, of course, over here next week. So, probably fool around this next week, or maybe Sunday, and then I want to get to power washing the deck, and then I'm going to order the canopy. That's my next step. So let's get this around the deck for the garden bed first, and then we'll get around the flower bed. You see the weed and feed work there. We don't have that many weeds, so we'll get those weeds out, rake all that, and we'll see if the mulch is on sale and everything. Tomorrow I'll take a trip to Home Depot and to Ace and see what they have. Trying to figure out where this ends. This is what we're going to do. Like I said, we're not attaching it yet because we want to get in there and get the plants in there so we can get over here and do this. That's it. They're not attached yet because fastened or anything, because we're going to put our stuff in. If we can do it tomorrow, we'll do it tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely on Monday and Tuesday of next week. I have some other projects that I want to do tomorrow. I'm trying to fix this thing, so trying to do it one-handed. There we go. Now we can straighten that out. So what I'm going to do is put a zip tie here, a zip tie at the bottom, a zip tie there. We've got to be able to open that, so we zip tie that. And this way we can get in there. We can get in this way. We have the trellis here, whatever. But we'll be able to get stuff here. We'll be able to go over here and get stuff. So it works out. Same thing for each bed. So I'll decide where I'm going to do. So last year I had this as the tomato thing. I'm going to make this the tomato, because this is sunlight until at least 3-4 o'clock here. You see the sun's going down now. It's like 5:36. So that's perfect. So we'll put this over here. We'll check out the greenhouse again. You see my friend? He just went by. The squirrel. We're going to check the greenhouse. Make sure he doesn't get in there. See, the birds are flying by. And the birds were in there while I was doing it. I'm just going to bring it down. And then later on tonight, I will turn it down. So we got to rake this up. We got to get all the stuff that we want to take to the dump like that. I don't know if I'm going to save that hose or not. I have to find out what hoses are good. That is no good. I'm going to take that. This I may be using on the arbor that I'm making. No, we'll see. This we can take to the dump tomorrow. So let's just put this down for now. And like you saw in the short, you see we have stuff growing. We planted that 2 weeks ago. So if you plant stuff now, the next couple days, the weather is going to be above freezing. You have a greenhouse, plant it. So by the second week in April, you'll have this, and you can plant this in the ground. It's getting warmer and warmer. So heed the warning, and I'll make sure that we have stuff in the garden beds by next week. So by the middle of April, it'll look like this. And by middle of April, we'll have something. The end of April, beginning of May. So by May, you will have vegetables and stuff like that right into June. Once you plant this stuff, you plant more stuff in the garden. So that's it. We'll take a look at our trees over here that we planted. They're doing okay. We'll give them water tonight. That one's doing okay. This one is let me add some water to it. But that's it. I'm going to add some water. Okay, we're going to add water to right here to that plant. We don't want it to die off. Okay? We'll add water to it. The other one's pretty hardy. Okay, this is taking, but we'll add more. Right there. So this should help. We'll check in the next couple days. So that's it. You can see the grass is turning green. We'll do a real good rake and aerate some of it. There's some birds there. There they go. and put down the pre-emergent first, and by next week we'll be scalping it and then putting down a fertilizer on the next Tuesday. Get ready to cut it, or within a couple days of it. So that's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell. When you ding the bell, you get notified when I post the video. Till next time, don't forget to subscribe. And all things are possible if you believe. You believe you can do something, by all means do it. You never know until you try. I'll see you in the next video. Stephen F. signing off for now. Live streaming tonight around 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, 6:30 Mountain, 5:30 Pacific. That's it. And next week, we'll be in the garage 2 days. Not all day, but we'll be out here working on this and getting the beds planted, seeing about painting those boards. Hopefully get to power washing, if not this weekend, next weekend. Get the deck in shape for the canopy. I'm going to order it so that I get it by the end of April. And that weekend, last weekend in April, first week in May, we'll be putting it up. So that's it for now. We're getting there very, very much. And like I said, I got to do these beds. I just raked them. Basically, there's not much in it. The weed and feed worked. I got to put weed and feed in here. I put weed and feed in here. I'll put some more. I'll get some more tomorrow. We'll check out Home Depot. I'll get stuff to the dump. And then I'll see you in the next one. So all 3 beds are done. Like, comment, subscribe. Ding that bell. Let me know what you think. And there's this sunset right there. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget the live stream tonight. Bye for now.